Okay, so hey there guys, I just primed my eyes with my Milani eyeshadow primer to save some time. So today's video is going to be a chit chat get ready with me because I am actually getting ready to go see Frozen today on Broadway and I'm so excited to go. I haven't been to a show in at least 2 years now, I'm pretty sure. I actually am seeing another show a couple of months from now where my mom got tickets for Harry Potter and the Cursed Child for my graduation present, and also just because me, my sister, and my brother are all super fans of Harry Potter, so we're going to go see that in May. But today I'm seeing Frozen, and it's 2 for 1 week for Broadway, and if you guys have never seen a show before, if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically they have 1 week in January. I don't know if they do it at any other point in the year. It usually is in January when Broadway shows are 2 for 1, which meaning it's the same price as you would pay for 1 ticket, you're paying for 2. So it's not like our seats are the best. Honestly, our seats are like the last row in the theater. But I don't really care because I just want to go and I just want to have fun with my girlfriends. I am going with my girlfriends, my best friend Liz and my best friend Becca. And we're going to go. And I'm so freaking excited. I actually forgot to grab my brush cleaner. Give me 2 seconds. Right over here. So for this look today, I am going to... sorry, people are texting me. Okay, so I'm just gonna spray my brushes. Sorry, I know, so ghetto, but I did like a look with the color green palette yesterday, so it was like the look that I did when my boyfriend and I were supposed to go out for our anniversary, and since he was super sick, I wasn't able to wear the look out, so I actually went and saw Liz yesterday for lunch, so I decided to wear that look yesterday. So anyway, I'm going to take the Kat Von D Metal Matte Palette, and I'm just going to set my eyes with the shade Bone real quick. So I'm not really using a transition shade today. I'm going to be using a couple of colorful eyeshadows. I'm going to like not make it too crazy. I am going to be wearing a lot of glitter, so mostly the glitter is going to be the focus of the look today. I haven't done like a colorful look in a get ready with me in quite a while because usually when I'm getting ready to see my friends, I usually just don't film. I just get ready and go. So today I decided to because I still have about an hour and a half before I have to get out of the house today. So I figured I would film. I was going to sit down and relax, but if I get done filming around like 2 something, I might relax for like a half hour. And then I was just going to grab a snack and get out of here. Alright, so I set my eyes with that. I don't think I'm going to be... Should I do a transition shade? I guess we can just use the shade Suede as a transition. So we're just going to pop that in the crease really, really lightly. I'm not going to do too much, because I am using a little bit of this palette and a little bit of Sugar Pill today, and then a little bit of Makeup Forever glitter. So we're kind of using like a couple of different brands today, but... Again, I've told you guys about the Kat Von D palette, that I am still going to use it. It's still one of my favorite palettes in my collection. It has pretty much every color I could possibly need to do a look. And it's a good palette. I'm not just going to throw it out. I'm just not going to be buying any other Kat Von D anymore. It's that simple. So, I'm not going to burn her products, you know. I think that's crazy when people do that. Like, calm down. You spent money on it. Like, you shouldn't just destroy it. That's such a waste of money. So, okay, so I just popped that on really, really lightly. Now I'm going to go into my Sugar Pill eyeshadows, and I'm going to use a couple of colors from here. I'm just going to use the green and the blue. So I'm going to go in with the green, which is called, I believe, Moki, like Moki tea. I'm going to use that, and I'm going to put that all in my crease, because there is a little bit of green in this shirt, and I can't really show these colors too well, because the pigment that's in there from Luxie Beauty just, like, goes everywhere, so this is what the color looks like, and I'm just going to coat the brush, because these, I definitely need some tissue in my lab. I'm getting, like, eyeshadow everywhere. Because these Sugar Pill eyeshadows, for some reason, I find them to be very dry. So I feel like you need to pack on the color or you don't really get too much color payoff. And they're really not all that pigmented. So I'm going to try and build it up as much as possible. It's already not really doing what I want it to do, so I'm going to try and build it up more. I haven't used these Sugar Pill eyeshadows in Get Ready With Me in quite a while. I kind of whipped them out and started using them again a little bit ago. I could have just used Sugar Cookie as my transition shade, but whatever. We're kind of alternating between these shadows and the Kat Von D ones, so yeah, just bear with me. Like I said, I wasn't really sure what I was doing with this look today, but I think I have an idea now. I definitely need a little bit more. I just feel like with these Sugar Pill eyeshadows, you really have to layer them up in order for them to actually stand out. Okay, that looks good. Now I'm going to build it up on this side. So yeah, I'm really excited. Like I said, I haven't been to a show in a couple of years. The last show I actually saw, I think it was Aladdin or the Falsettos. I saw those a couple of months apart from each other because Aladdin I went with my friend Becca a couple of years ago, and now I'm seeing Frozen with her. She's like the only friend that I end up seeing Broadway shows with, and my best friend almost didn't go, but after I saw her yesterday, she was like, oh my god, I guess I'm going to go, and she bought the tickets for herself. Well, she just bought one ticket because she's going to be sitting a couple rows up from us because she wasn't going to sit in the last row, and honestly, I don't really blame her, but it kind of sucks that our first show that we get to go to together, she's not sitting with us, so it kind of sucks. Because I've been, like, begging her to go to a Broadway show with me, and since Becca asked me to go, like, it's not like I'm gonna, you know, beg Liz to go if she didn't want to, but then she was like, okay, I guess I'll go, so she ended up buying a ticket, so now she has to sit by herself, which really sucks. So I saw Aladdin, like, October of, like, 2016, I think, or 2017, I think it was 2017. I think Aladdin came out, like, 2 years before Frozen did. Like 16 or 15, I believe. Because Frozen, like, the show came out, I mean the movie came out in 2013, and then it took them like 5 years to do the Broadway show, because it's not like it's simple to just bang out a Broadway show that easily, so yeah, I'm just going to take this shade, which shade is this called? I have no idea. Home Sweet Home, I believe. And I'm going to put that in my crease as my defining shade. Hopefully it won't blend into the green too much. Ooh, that's actually really pretty. I was just going to use like basic brown from the Kat Von D palette, but then I was like, you know what? I need some color in my life, so I decided to use this instead. So I saw that, I believe, then, and I saw the Falsettos because my mom won the ticket lottery. Because, again, if you don't know, Broadway does these lotteries. Why do I say lotteries? Which are basically like auctions for people to enter to win tickets. And like the most coveted one, of course, is Hamilton, because Hamilton tickets are like, I can't speak today, are like $10 if you win them, but they're like $4,000 if you don't. So like that's why everyone wants to get the Hamilton tickets. And I tried to enter that like 2 years ago with my boyfriend and my best friend, and I kept on telling them to enter, and none of us won. I think one of my like friends that I'm not really friends with anymore, he won once like a couple of years ago. I actually really like how that looks. It's kind of like icy blue vibes, and that's exactly what I'm going for. I don't think I'm going to do an outer corner shade today. I think I'm just going to leave it like that. because I'm just going to put a glitter all over my lid. So I'm going to prime my eyes with the glitter primer from NYX. And I'm going to put that on my lid. I really have been rotating a lot of eyeshadows this month. And I don't have to wear an outer corner shade with this today. I was thinking about putting a little bit of black on, but I kind of don't want to lose the color of these. So I think I'm just going to leave it like this. Because I really want the blue and the green to stand out. And I've already used 4 eyeshadows. And I'm going to do more on like the lower lash line anyway. Okay, so I'm going to do that. But yeah. So we saw the falsettos, and I saw that with my brother. And those tickets were only like $30 each, and my mom paid for us to go. But these tickets for Frozen are like $60, and we're in the last row, so it kind of sucks. Because we definitely had better seats for Aladdin. We sat, I believe, in the mezzanine, and they were like $90, but I can't really pay that this time. So the tickets are $60, so it's not too bad. This is basically like my last bit of money that I have for a little while. So for the lid shade, I'm going to close the Sugar Pill eyeshadows because we don't need them right now. Oh, Jesus. I'm going to take the shade, bless me, the shade Ignite right here. And I'm going to put that all over my lid because this is usually the color that I use when I wear this look. When I wear this shirt. So we're going to put that all over the lid. I feel like I've done like a Frozen look before on camera. I really can't remember if I did or not. If I did, I'm sorry. I probably did this same exact look. But I feel like I used this or did this look when I wore the Sleeping Beauty shirt. So it might be when I wore that. Okay, and I'm going to put it on this side. Because these Metal Crush eyeshadows apply pretty damn easily. But yeah, the falsettos was really good, and obviously Aladdin was amazing. Aladdin's my favorite Disney movie besides Sleeping Beauty. Please leave below what your favorite Disney movie is. I would love to know, as my hand is crashing into my mirror. And let me know what your favorite Broadway show was if you've ever seen one. I'm like a huge Broadway junkie. I've seen around almost 20 shows at least because I used to go a lot with my family when we were growing up. And our first show was Lion King. And Lion King is the only show that I've seen twice because I went once with my family and that was my first show, and then I went once with my day camp. And, oh my god, I can't believe I haven't shared any of these stories before. And, when I went with my day camp, I bailed out of seeing Phantom because the 2 options to see that summer with my day camp was Lion King and the camp paid for it. Like, my mom paid for, like, us to go to camp, but the camp paid for the tickets and everything. And I chickened out of the Phantom because everybody was like, oh, it's really, really scary. And when I was young, I didn't really, like, know what to expect. And I was, like, such a chicken back then. And I was like, I don't know if I want to see it. And I was kind of, like, really upset to see it. I'm just going to take the shade Linen and Bone from the Kat Von D palette. I'm just going to pop those on my brow bone. And then I'm going to put the glitter on. So, they actually ended up having 2 spare tickets for, I think, me and my friend at the time to go see Lion King that day. And I think that they told me, like, that day, like, if you want to go, get on the bus. And I went to go see Lion King again. And I was like, it was great, I loved it. But I just love how I chickened out because, I didn't know if it was going to be scary or not. And ever since Lion King, I had never seen another Disney show. So I finally went to see Aladdin 2 years ago. I never saw Tarzan or Little Mermaid, but Aladdin is definitely the best one out of those because I heard that Ariel and Tarzan weren't that good. So, I mean, like, why would they make those Broadway shows? They have so many better shows that they could have done. Like, they could have done Beauty, I mean, they've done Beauty and the Beast, and I wish I would have seen that one, but by the time I was able to see it, it was like off Broadway already. Let me just blow my nose real quick. Okay, so now I'm going to add a little bit of the NYX glitter primer on top of my lid, because if you don't add any glitter, whatever glitter you put on top won't. If you don't add any glitter primer or a glitter glue, the whatever glitter that you put on top of your eyeshadow won't stick. And I find that if I do this, like put a base on before the glitter and also put a glitter glue on, it'll stick to the lid. And also sometimes glitters like don't cover your full lid, but I just wanted to give it like a little bit of sparkle. So I'm not sure which glitter I want to use. I'm really torn as to which Makeup Forever glitter I want to use. I can either use just this one as a little topper, or I can just use this one and put it like all over the lid. I've only used this one once and this one once, so I'm really torn as to which one I want to use. I was thinking about using this one on the inner corners and possibly all over the lower lash line, and I was just going to use this one on my lid, so I think I'm going to do that. This one's like a beautiful, like green, white, multi-reflective glitter. It's the Starlit Glitter in the shade S111. And I know I used a Makeup Forever glitter in the last Get Ready With Me, but I've been using these this past week a couple of times. I used like the gold one last week, and I used the purple one yesterday. So I kind of want to keep with that pattern and use another one. So I'm going to take my Real Techniques brush, and I'm just going to dip it in the cap, because I can't apply this with my fingers because it's a loose glitter. And I'm going to put that all over my lid. See how it adds a little bit of sparkle? I mean, you can't really see it, but I'm definitely going to add more. Woo! There we go. Look at that. So pretty, right? And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Definitely need more. I'm just going to dip it into... See how it like kind of reflects? So I'm going to take more. I'm going to try and build it up more. I have to tap it off though. I don't want to look like a Christmas tree ornament. Ooh! So pretty! Look at that! I wore this, I believe, on Christmas or New Year's Eve. So that was like the last time I actually wore this. Ooh. See how it like catches the light? Oh, that's so pretty. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, so that is what I'm going to do for the eyes. So we're done with the eyes for now. As you guys know, I don't apply eyeliner anymore. It's just too much of a mess. So now I'm just going to go wipe my under eyes and then we'll do the face. Okay. Sorry, my eye's bothering me. So I just cleaned up my under eyes. Now I'm just going to prime with the NYX First Base Primer Spray and the Maybelline Master Prime by Face Studio Primer. You really only need like 4 spritzes of it. Just want to shake this a little bit because I feel like it hasn't been like dispensing properly lately. This is what I love about having my makeup in my room, is that everything's so convenient, because I forgot to put my primer on my desk. I'm like, wait, it's right here, and I just pull it out of my drawer. It's like amazing. So I'm going to prime my face. I feel like the glitter's getting everywhere, but it kind of adds to the effect Because why not put glitter everywhere? I'm gonna try and not make like the lower lash line like too messy with the other glitter. I'm also probably gonna clean up the crease a little bit after this. But I think it looks fine for now. I think everything actually turned out the way I want it to for now. Okay, let's work on the face. Oh, I really hope I'm not getting glitter in my eyes right now. Excuse me, sorry. I do wear contacts and I feel like my eyes are bothering me. Whoa. Okay. Do I need saline before I do my... I think I'm good now, actually. Okay, so for the foundation, I'm going to use, of course, my trusty Lancome Teint Idol foundation in the shade 210 Buff N. It's just my favorite foundation for long wear. Just want to shake it up a little bit. I think 3 pumps should be enough. It doesn't really dispense too much when you pump it out of the bottle, so it's not really too much. Probably going to need more than this, actually. It's just my favorite foundation, you guys. Like, it's so fucking good. I never really reach for anything else when I know that I want something, like, super comfortable for the city. So I haven't been to the city in, like, a couple weeks now because I went with my boyfriend to the Met a couple weeks ago, and that was kind of sucky. So I haven't been to the city with my friends since like my birthday, so it's been a minute. Hot minute. Let me sound more white than I actually do. Okay. Now I'm just going to take my L'Oreal sponge. I'm just going to wipe up the excess product off my hands, and then we can blend it out. Why is this tissue a freaking nightmare right now? Okay, I just want to make sure I blend this out properly. I don't really like talking when I do my foundation and stuff because I just want to make sure I blend it out properly. Also because you don't want to get it in your mouth while you're blending it out. But I just find that this foundation, like, always looks amazing. Like, every time I wear it, it never, ever looks bad. It always looks so freaking good. It blends out in, like, 2 seconds. It's so comfortable. I love it. And it lasts forever. It lasts at least 10 hours on my skin. Damn, there definitely is glitter everywhere. Like I said, adds to the effect, because this is definitely a very glittery look today. It's like a really rainy day today, but it's supposed to clear up later. I feel like I definitely need more on my... Why am I dying? That's why I always keep water in my room. Alright, I feel like I need a little bit more on my neck. Felt like that almost fell off my hand for a sec. The foundation, that would not have been good. Alright, I think that's the best we can do for now. I'm gonna make sure I didn't miss anything. I think it looks pretty good. Alright, so now we're gonna go with my concealer. I'm just gonna take my trusty ColourPop because it's my favorite. I know I haven't really used the other concealers that I've gotten recently in my Get Ready With Me's because honestly, I don't really love them. I know that this one's gonna last all day basically. I just don't, the Jouer one like creases a lot. Don't I look so attractive right now? I just haven't really been a huge fan of it, so I haven't really been using it all that much. I basically only use it when I wear the Dior foundation. Because I really have been enjoying the Dior foundation. It just doesn't last as long as this one does. I did just wear it yesterday, though, for like a few hours. Because I was only out with Liz around only like 4 hours. I was out from like 2 to like 6. I got home like at 6 o'clock, so. Sorry, again, I don't want to get it in my mouth. I feel like my nose is running again already, but I'm not blowing it again. That's it. We're done. Oh, I'm so tired. I got like better sleep last night, but honestly, like, I still haven't been sleeping that great the past couple of days. A lot of other stuff's going on right now. I start school in a couple of days, but I only have class twice a week this semester, and this is my last semester. Can you believe it's my last semester already? Like, what the fuck? Like, where'd the time go? Alright, so now I'm going to just apply some under my eyes because I don't like applying the concealer under my eyes with the rest of my concealer just because it dries pretty quickly sometimes, so I'd rather just apply it after because then I don't have to worry about blending it out right away. I can just blend it out when I want to, and then it doesn't like set. But this one doesn't set too quickly, but I still love it. It's one of my favorites. Ooh, I really like how it looks with this look today because I wanted my eyes to be like a lot brighter than my face, and this one like does that exactly. See how brightening it is? Holy crap. And like how much coverage you get. It's just like the ColourPop concealer is like the most perfect formula. It's not too drying like the Tarte Shape Tape. It's not too heavy coverage like the Jouer. It just blends out really beautifully. It's not too drying like the NARS. It's just always looks so pretty. And I just find it's like the most comfortable full coverage concealer that I have. And that's why I constantly use it, because it's so good. It's just a good-ass concealer. Like, they nailed it with this concealer. It's a great concealer. And then speaking of ColourPop, I'm just going to take the No Filter setting powder and set my under eyes with that. I'm going to take my little powder brush from Real Techniques, my favorite brush that I own. I'm just going to set my under eyes. I'm tired. I'm really tired. Okay. Just want to make sure my eyes are set today. And also, like, with the Jouer and stuff, like, it creases really badly underneath my eyes, like, especially if I laugh or something, and my best friend makes me laugh so hard. But this is the first time me and her are going to the city today for, like, a while, so I'm, like, really excited. Okay, so for the lower lash line, I'm going to attempt to use this. I'm going to take very little, though, like... And I'm also going to try and use it on my inner corners. So we're going to take just what's in the cap for now. And we're going to put that on my lower lash line. Let's see if this works. I'll tell you guys the color in a minute. Just want to see if it actually applies. I don't think it's going to do much, honestly. I'm just going to scrape the sides of the container. See if that helps. I just wanted to have like a dusty, glittery effect on the lower lash line, but I don't think it's really going to do much. I think we're going to have to use it on the inner corners. Probably have to keep on applying it. Alright, let's try putting it on the inner corners. Holy crap, that's a lot. Wow. That is so freaking stunning. Holy crap balls. And then we're going to do it on this side. When I say holy crap balls. Oh my god, my eye is like not loving me today. Ugh. Oh, it's like so much more pigmented on the other side, of course. Now I have to add like a shit ton more on the other side. Just do one little boop. So pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted. Just gonna drag it on the right here. And then we're gonna put like something else on the lower lash line. Yeah. Well, that looks really pretty. Alright, and for the lower lash line. Alright, so we're done with that glitter. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm just gonna take the blue eyeshadow from Sugar Pill, and I'm just gonna smudge that on the lower lash line. Or am I just gonna line? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna take a little bit. I'm just gonna smudge it right here. Wow, that's like barely even showing up. Dude, why isn't this even applying? This is Home Sweet Home. Home Sweet Home from Sugar Pill. If I could get it to apply. Like I have to build up the lower lash line too. Oh, that is pretty. I'm like really obsessed with this eye look. Yeah, just like that. Ooh, that's pretty. I do not do color often enough anymore. And the creative juices flowing today. Ooh, I'm actually really digging this look. Like a winter wonderland. Alright, so that is it for the eyeshadow. Now I'm going to line up my waterline and put some mascara on. Let me just grab my liner. And some mascara. I'm just going to take my Lancome. I'm using quite a few Lancome products today. I'm going to take my Lancome Teen Idol black eyeliner. I actually really love this black liner. I'm going to line my waterline. Don't stab your eyes, Caitlin. Isn't that so comforting? Don't stab your eyes. Alright, well. I feel like I have to sharpen this again. I'm just gonna go apply this off camera because it's like giving me a hard time. Okay, sorry, just needed to fix that. I feel like you guys can't really see my eyes. I'm really digging how my eyes turned out. Yay! And then for the mascara, I'm going to use the Lancome Monster Big. I'm going to put that on my eyes. You know what's crazy is that I find that like lightweight products just last longer than like super heavy coverage products. Like this foundation is like the coverage that like I desire for like any other foundation that I have. I love this freaking mascara. It's so good. Love this mascara. I just want to separate that. Okay, and then because like this foundation lasts forever, and I feel like it lasts so much better than like a dry ass full coverage foundation. And then for the lower lash line, I'm going to use my Clinique mascara as usual. Sorry if my dogs are always barking. There's a airplane flying over the house, so my dog's barking at it. Hey, Jesus. At least I had plenty of time to do my makeup today, but I just got some mascara on my lower lash line. So that sucks. And it was from my upper lash line. But I want to make sure I have plenty of mascara on today. Yeah, that looks good. You know what? Like I've said a million times, mascara like changes your whole eyeshadow look. It's crazy how a little bit of a black thing changes your whole freaking look. Let me see if I can just pat it away with... No, I'm going to have to use a Q-tip on that. That's fucking annoying. Okay, so now I'm just going to set my face with my Charlotte Tilbury powder. I just wanted something lightweight, and this is like one of my favorite powders that I have, if not my favorite. It really reminds me of the Giorgio Armani powder. I love it. I want to make sure I put on quite a bit because I want to make sure my foundation lasts. Okay, so I put on like 2 layers. I'm just going to go clean up that little bit of mascara, and then we'll finish up the face with bronzer, blush, and highlight. Okay, so for the face, I'm going to take ColourPop's Private Party, and I'm going to use that as my bronzer just because it's one of my favorites, and I don't want something too cool toned or too warm today. This one's always like right in the middle, so it's like one of my favorites to use. So I'm just going to do that. I have to leave in like an hour. I have to go take cash out so I can pay my friend back because I haven't paid her back for the tickets yet. And then I'm going to go to my friend's house to take the train with her. We actually like haven't like done anything together like this in a long time because we weren't friends for a couple months. But she texted me like 2 weeks ago and asked me if I wanted to go to a show, and she wanted to go see Wicked. And I was like, well, I saw it like a long time ago, and I saw it with the original cast, so would you want to see Frozen instead? And she was like, hell yeah, I'll see Frozen. I was like, all right, let's go. Let's do it. So I'm going to go to her house, give her the shirt that she's borrowing from me because she's wearing my other Frozen shirt. Because I have two. So that's why I did this look today. But I actually think that this is a lot better for the show. Alright, so that's the bronzer. And then for blush, I'm just going to take, I don't know. I think I'm just going to take Mood Exposure. I might top it off with a different one. I'm not sure how long these blushes actually last in the city. Or like all day. Like I don't really use them like that. But I'm just going to use this one because I wanted to use it today. I have like glitter all over my Marc Jacobs thing. Well, I actually really love that. Alright, that's like super pigmented actually. Okay. Okay. Hello, Hourglass. So yeah, I'm going to meet her. And then we're gonna take the train together around like 4:20. She wants me to be at her house at like 3:45. So that's why I'm basically ready now. Okay, and then for the highlights, I'm going to take the Anastasia Moonchild Glow Kit. I haven't used this in a while as a highlight, so I really wanted to whip it out and use it today. And I'm going to take, I'm probably going to mix Blue Ice Star and Blue Moon together and just see where it takes me. So we're going to use those three colors. Holy shit, I forgot how good this palette is. Ooh! Yes, bitch. That's very, very purple, though. Let me see if this is... Yeah, that's pretty. And then we're going to take the train together. And then we're meeting Liz in the city because she didn't want to stay overnight last night because she would have to book a hotel. I'm going to call Liz probably right after this. I was going to apply a little bit of the Luxie Beauty highlighter, but I don't think I really need it. So what I'm going to do is spray my face right now with my NYX Dewy Skin Mist. Of course, I don't have my sponge in here. I'm going to let that dry, and I'm just going to do my brows real quick. If I could find my spoolie. The heck is it? Did I take out this instead of my brow thingy? The heck is my spoolie? I think I might have taken out the wrong thing. Sorry, I just want to text my best friend and ask her which train she's taking again. I think I accidentally grabbed the wrong thing and I went in my drawer. Yeah, I did. Okay. There we go. So I'm going to just brush my brows through with a spoolie. And then I'm going to set my brows. Also, I wasn't feeling like the greatest this morning. Like, I don't feel like amazing right now. I think it's just because I haven't really been sleeping that well. Like, I kind of got a little bit sick this morning. Hopefully that'll go away. And then I'm just going to use this new Brow Stylist Boost and Set Volumizing Brow Mascara. I don't know if I used this in my last Get Ready With Me. I probably did. But this is the only other thing I purchased this month besides the Nikki Tutorials highlighter and like a beauty sponge. And I think I said that in my no buy video. I'm like not feeling that great right now again. I'm probably just going to have some Tums and call it a day. Because I cannot get sick. Just going to do that. Alright, so I think my face is pretty much dry, but I forgot to spray my brush before I do my highlight again, because obviously you guys know I need my highlight to be like glowing to the gods. So what Jaclyn Hill taught me is you mix your highlights together, which I think that's enough highlight, and then you spray your brush, and then you kind of let it sit for a little bit, like a minute or so, and then you apply your highlight. So I'm just going to close a lot of stuff while I'm waiting for this. So this is pretty much how the eyes look, and I'm honestly obsessed with how the eyes turned out. And I wasn't going to apply my lipstick as this is sitting, so I'm just going to be right back. Okay, I think I let that sit long enough. I kind of got carried away on figuring out what lipstick I wanted to wear, so I'm going to apply it again. Oh man, that definitely like kicked it up a notch. Ooh, I look like an alien, but I love it. I just wanted everything to be like a frosty, wintry wonderland today on my face. So that's basically what I'm going with. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the face. Now we're just going to do the lips. Okay, so now we just have to do the lips. I'm trying to figure out which lippy I want to wear. I'm kind of torn as to one of these Anastasia lippies in Soft Lilac or Catnip. I could wear one of these, or I can wear Rebel Rose from Wet n Wild, or Kat Von D's Lovesick. I'm kind of really leaning towards Rebel Rose from Wet n Wild. Or I was going to do Jeffree Star's Doll Parts. Yes, I'm starting to incorporate Jeffree Star's liquid lipsticks back into my lipstick rotation because I had to get rid of a lot of pink lipsticks from Lime Crime. So I'm kind of down to these two. I don't know if this one's going to be too pink. I remember, I think the last time I wore this to the city, I wore this lipstick, or I think I wore Androgyny. I think this one's too pink for this look. I want something a little bit more cool toned. So I think I'm going to go with Wet n Wild Rebel Rose. So I'm going to use Wet n Wild's... Why do I never ever grab the right freaking lip liner? Oh my goodness. For some reason I just can't find my other liner from... Oh my god. Alright, just give me a second. I don't know why I can never find this dang Wet n Wild lip liner when I want it. I'm just going to use the CoverGirl Lip Perfection lip liner in the shade Seduction. Splendid, sorry. I'm just going to line my lips. It's supposed to stop raining around 5 today. She's literally still at her hair salon, so there's no way she's going to be meeting us at Penn on time if she's still at the hair salon. Alright, so now I'm going to apply the lipstick. Sorry, she just told me that, you know, she had a hair appointment this morning, and she just told me that she's still there. And she's supposed to meet us when we get off the train at like 5 something. So now I'm just going to apply the Wet n Wild lipstick. Oh my god, that smells really bad. Okay, we're not wearing that. That smells really, really bad. What the hell? I'm going to have to declutter that. God damn it. I love this lipstick, but I cannot wear that. That smells really bad. So I'm going to go with, I think, Soft Lilac from Anastasia. It's kind of like the closest color to that Wet n Wild one that I want. Yeah, this one doesn't smell bad, so we're going to do this color. I just didn't really want something so pink. Alright, we're good. That smelled awful. Like, I couldn't even put that on my lips. It smells terrible. I guess drugstore lipsticks really don't last that long. It smelled like old and moldy. Like, it did not smell good at all. Like, sometimes I can tolerate it if it doesn't smell that great, but that was like, smelled rank. It smelled like it was really bad. Oh, I forgot how good this lipstick is. It's so pretty. I'm glad I filmed now because this is taking me like an hour and a half to film. Alright, I'm just going to finish it up off camera. Okay, so for, I'm actually going to put a lip gloss on top. I'm not sure if I'm going to do Diamond or Pearl from Anastasia. I'm kind of leaning towards Diamond because this one's just a clear, frosty white gloss. So I think I'm just going to do this one. Just to tone down the pinkness a little bit more. And also, why not just add some extra frost on my lips? Alright, that's pretty much it, you guys. So I'm going to, do I have enough on the top? yeah, I'm going to just put my jewelry on and then we'll wrap up this look. Alright, you guys, so this is pretty much the finished look. These are the eyes. I'm literally like obsessed with how they turned out. Like it's literally just like one color, but I love it. The cheeks, I kind of added a little bit of what mermaids are made of from Luxie Beauty on top of the Moonchild one, just to add a little bit more of a pop, which is this color right here. So I added that on top. Again, I can't really, oh, crap. Of course, I got the pigment on my skirt. I knew that was going to happen from the other one. That's why I can't really hold it up that much. Okay, anyway, the cheeks and the lips. So yeah, I'm super pumped to go. I will definitely let you guys know what I think. I wore this shirt today. I don't know if I showed you guys that it has like little studs on the bottom. So I kind of wanted to recreate that with the glitter on my lid. And then of course I wanted to use like this color and this color in the look. And I think I pretty much did that. I'm actually really happy with this look and how it turned out. The inner corners are stunning. And I don't know why it always reflects more on the other side than it does on my left side. I think it's just because I'm a righty and that's why it's always like more pigmented, but it looks totally fine in person. Like it definitely looks glittery enough and I really don't need anything else. So yeah, I'm gonna go to my friend's house in around like 10 minutes. I have to go take Cash out, then meet her, and then we're gonna take the train together. Don't tell me my lipstick is already bleeding. Please don't tell me that. It is bleeding a little bit on the side. Alright, I guess that's better. I'm not really going to worry about it. And then we're supposed to meet my friend at, my other best friend at Penn, but it sounds like she's not going to meet us around that time. I think she might end up driving because I don't know when she's leaving her hair salon. And then we're going to take the subway up to where the theater is, and then we're probably going to grab some pizza because we're all going to be hungry. And then that's basically it. Then we're going to go to the theater. So yeah, I'm super excited. So please like and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media. I love you guys. And let me know if you guys have seen this show, what your favorite show is. I would love to know. Bye, guys.